Hello Aquarius, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for May the 16th through to the 31st. So I'm on a bit of a time schedule this fortnight, Aquarius, because I'm going away. So the readings are, I'm trying to keep them to 20 minutes, around the 20-minute mark, and the extendeds will be slightly shorter. So the extendeds will actually be at a special price, 30% off this week, reduced. So it might be a great opportunity to go check them out. So let's see what's coming through. This is a general reading. Just take what feels right and leave the rest, Aquarius. So let's see, what does Aquarius need to know? The cards are just not springing for you, Aquarius. We need to get the right card. What does Aquarius need to know? They're kind of half popping out and then popping back in. It's kind of interesting the way they're playing out. Oh, here comes one. Oh, wow. Okay. Pentacle Ace. Wow. Great. Earth energy. Fantastic coming through there. Just give that a clean. Sometimes the cats walk over these. Give it a little clean. Wow, fantastic new solid opportunity coming through here, and really great for your health is what I'm trying to say. I was thinking earth and health at the same time. For your health as well, that Ace of Pentacles, but could be a whole new opportunity to make some money coming through. Oh, as I said that we have, wow, Wand King Leo crown. Fantastic. So, yeah, I do feel like it is a time for you to shine and really step up as might be wanting to boss up, really, stepping into a leadership role, very creative. It's a vision. This is, you are the master of this vision that's coming through. Wow. And the Four of Wands. Wow, this is great energy for you, Aquarius. So there's an amazing opportunity on the table here with this Wand King, Ace, Pentacle Ace, and Wand 4, which is happy home, happy heart. And we have Jupiter, Aries with that Wand 4. So it is a sense of whatever you start, in connection to this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity, this solid opportunity, and you need to be in this empowered position, being the king, the Wand King. This is my opportunity, it's my vision, this is what I want to do. Stepping into it, being very direct, taking action, whatever you do, it's going to expand. So the positive actions that you take around this is going to bring expansion and growth. So if you're thinking of starting up a new form of income or a new business or getting a new job, it can be any of those things, moving to a new home, starting a new health regime, wherever you kind of set up a really solid foundation and focus, it's going to bring in some really fantastic results. That Four of Wands is really good at starting up a really fantastic foundation. Oh my goodness. And the Six of Wands, success is coming through with this. My goodness, Aquarius. And that's another Leo energy. And it's interesting when you kind of combine, as you probably know, the Leo is your opposite sign. When you combine the two energies of the polar opposites, you imagine the two poles, like the North Pole and the South Pole, when they're actually aligned, it creates, when they're working well together, it creates an alignment, which makes everything so much more powerful. Wow, the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. The Hermit, the Hierophant, there's commitment here. The Queen of Cups coming through. The Tower. Wow. There's a big change. It might be a Tower moment coming up around all of this. Is this something that you really want to do or someone that you love? So let's see. You are presenting as the Page of Wands. Yeah, time to start. If there's something you've been working on, the universe is saying take some action, start now, because the action you take, like I said, is going to really pay off. Wow. The Tower card, gosh. The Ten of Pentacles around you, stability. Strength card, more Leo energy. So that's coming in really strong. And the Devil, okay. I'm just going to pull another card to go with that. The Ace, the Knight of Swords, and at the base, the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, fantastic. Okay. Wasn't expecting the Devil right at the very end, but the Devils actually can be ambition. But I feel like there's going to be a very swift positive change out of debt, out of some kind of debt or out of some kind of toxic or stuck energy. So that's actually really fantastic. So the Six of Wands crossed by the Two of Cups, this is maybe something that you've been wanting to get off the ground or start something and you haven't quite necessarily seen a success with it. But right now it's saying now is the time, whatever, it's the perfect time to start now. You're crossed by the Two of Cups, which could be that maybe you haven't found the partnership, the right partnership. Maybe this is about love, finding the person that you want to settle down with and commit to, or it is you haven't found the right people that you want to connect to. It's love and relationships, or that perhaps a relationship is standing in your way to starting this as well. Or it could be also you're not sure if this is something that you really truly love, you're going to love. So there's a few doubts around connections and love in terms of bringing the success of this on board. But so that's why we could also be talking about a relationship here. But, I think that, with the Hermit in, but it can also be, like I said, new job, anything to do with home, health, job, security, career, any of those kind of things as well. So the Hermit card is coming through, and this is in your conscious mind, and it is a sense that maybe you've been looking for some answers. Maybe you just feel the need to kind of take some time out by yourself. Maybe you want to be alone. Maybe you felt isolated and you're wanting to find that connection again as well. So with the Two of Cups, it's like, maybe you've been finding success, but it hasn't been with the people that you've wanted to connect with, or it's that seems to be the very important thing, is finding that connection here. And there is a loneliness that comes with this Hermit, or a sense of I'm doing this on my own and not necessarily wanting to, or maybe that is what you're wanting to do, because it is a sense, it depends on how that Two of Cups crossing you, which is love crossing you, is appearing. So either way, it's kind of doing a bit of soul searching, the need to kind of come back to self very deeply and find some answers deep within around where something is going, successfully overcoming something. So interesting, at the bottom you have the Hierophant, and you've actually got 2 cards of marriage in here, 3 cards of marriage. So it may be that there's themes around that, around success of that and commitment, wanting to find commitment, or there has been a lack of success with that coming through as well. So interestingly, but these 3 cards at the top are so fantastic, Aquarius. They're saying now's a perfect time to really start something new, to really take that next step, because the Hierophant at the base is around commitment. And there's a very deep commitment to self. It's a soul energy. This is a deep down energy that can be soul energy. It can be subconscious energy. It can just be deep emotional energy. But the Hierophant also represents the soul. It's a very Taurian energy. So you're topped and tailed by these lovely earth energy of the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So it's this very grounded energy. Something is grounding down into a reality for you. And it really has a lot to do with success, home, feeling in control, an empowered energy, feeling empowered, happy home, happy heart. So really kind of coming back to who you are as well, really grounding into yourself. And with that, you're going to see something concrete and solid in your material reality. The earth energy is very much material reality. The Ace of Pentacles is, but this Hierophant is also, it's a spiritual reality. It's something that's a soul reality for you. So it's happening on both a physical level and a soul level, and it's grounding in really, really strongly. And it does have a lot to do with overcoming something or bringing success in. And it has a lot to do with money as well, I do think. But there is this love element here about perhaps self-care, self-nourishment. We have in the recent past the Queen of Cups. So this is what those themes are around: self-love, self-nourishment, replenishment, rejuvenation. This has kind of come up as an issue or a theme in the recent past. And this can also be mother energy, relationship to mother, or someone very caring coming in. And it might not necessarily be a caring relationship. It may be it was become very obvious that hasn't been there, and that you need to ultimately, however this it is very intrinsically connected to this lovely nurturing and mothering energy. So whether it's been there or not, it's really showing you to come back, and this is what you need to give yourself. So the Queen of Cups has got this love that she wants to give. You know, it's like, I feel like I've got more to offer on this heart level, and I'm not seeing necessarily the success. I'm ready. The Hermit is ready to share some knowledge or some inner wisdom or something that is coming in. And so interestingly, the Tower card is boom. Any kind of idea of self or self-limiting thing or something that just wasn't right for you just gets blasted out of the water. It's very Uranian. Something gets very freed almost instantly. So whether this is an idea, whether this is whatever this is, there's a sense of being liberated from something. There's a big shift and a change coming through. Now, the Tower card can come with disruptive change as well. It can be other things, seismic change. It can not necessarily be positive change. The cards are all looking positive here. So I think what this is doing is bringing a very quick resolve to either a toxic relationship or troubles with money, feeling very stuck in a career or however that's playing out, or just financials. So I feel like there's just this instant boom, something shifts and changes, and it happens very quickly. Very, very fast. And so that's why it's interesting that we've got both Uranus and Jupiter coming in with this energy of freeing you from something that and expanding that success you've been looking for. So that's actually really fantastic. But it is really like with this energy grounding in, it's to do with a sense of identity and allowing yourself to really shine and be a solid, it can be creativity, creative block can suddenly be like blasted out of the water, but it is a sense of empowerment, like I said. So this is you. You're the Page of Wands, and this is very much, excitement. You've got this amazing opportunity, something that you perhaps really want to be doing. You can see that there's growth. You're looking at it, generating excitement, ideas, but you haven't necessarily started, or if you have, you've only just started. So or you're thinking of starting it. So if you're definitely thinking of starting something, now's the perfect time. And even if you're not ready, it's happening with that Tower card, ready or not. It's kind of like saying, interestingly, like the Crown, the Wand King is very much, I need to say this as well, but it's very much, you can see the crown no longer fits. It's a rectangle building and a round crown. It no longer fits. And the fact the Wand King's come in and saying, this is what fits you. You're reclaiming something of yourself that suits you. And therefore, it's this sense of self-identity that's really grounding down and being liberated. An old toxic view, perhaps, of yourself, or something that wasn't you, is kind of being blasted out of the water and liberated. And with that also comes this Ace of Pentacles. It attracts this opportunity. It grounds in this opportunity. Now, the Tower card can also be falling in love. So we do have love here in this reading, and a commitment, a very strong commitment coming through. And the Wand King can often be my passionate lover, very romantic. It's fun, it's exciting, it's like falling in love. And the Tower card can be falling in love as well. It can be all those defenses that we put up are coming down, and you're opening up to something, opening your heart to something new. So that can happen no matter whether it's love, you're opening up to something new 100%, whether that's falling in love or whether it's opening up to something, a direction that you love, or this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new direction in terms of your material reality, in terms of money and career. So that's why you've got surrounding you the 10 of Pentacles, because this is stability. This is a sense that this is on offer. This can be a legacy of some sort, or this can be material wealth. This can be some kind of, it's stable. You've got commitment and stability here, which is kind of interesting, because it's like suddenly it's all around you. It could be happy home, or things are feeling good. But either way, it's like saying you've got a lot to draw on, a lot of resources to draw upon. And that's why you've kind of it's kind of built this huge strength here, to the point where, and then in comes the Tower card, which is boom. It just goes boom and blasts anything that is not going to support this out of the water, out of this lovely new opportunity and this idea of even long-term wealth or a legacy coming through. And so it can be like inspiration strikes as well with this tower energy. So it's kind of interesting because you got hopes and fears of the strength card. So yes, when this kind of energy does come through, whenever the tower and the devil comes through and the hermit, sorry, my voice is a bit croaky, it does actually require a lot of strength. And am I strong enough to go through with this? Am I strong enough? Am I resilient enough to really withstand and step into this and fully embody this? You're embodying something here. And it can be a very deep healing energy. It can be very grounding. And do I have that? And that's the big question that comes in the hopes and fears of the strength card. But you are being shown that this is the right time now, that it's this very fantastic energy that's coming through. So that's why it's interesting that the outcome is the devil and the Knight of Swords, and it's almost like this Knight of Swords is just coming through and striking down that devil energy. It's like smiting the devil, kind of in a very dramatic way. But really, if we look at it, the devil can represent a couple of things. And the devil, all cards have got positive and negatives, and I'm kind of getting both with the devil. And the devil card can be that sense of just blasting out of the water and being liberated from debt, toxicity, anywhere that you've been stuck, any kind of fear and doubt about stepping forward into something as well. Something gets liberated. You get liberated from that devil energy, and it happens very, very quick with that Knight of Swords. It's the fastest moving change. And with the Tower energy, something very quick is just landing in, and you might find yourself in a very, very different place, or with a very, very different idea of self and what you're capable of and who you are. So it's all these things. It's just suddenly it's this big shift and change, and in a positive way. And what also happens with the devil is that the devil is a Capricorn energy, so it's very ambitious. It brings in this new ambition of wanting something really strongly, and right next to all that fire of really wanting, desiring something and wanting success, it brings that in as well. So once the negative side of the devil gets kind of removed and blasted out of the water, then the positive can come in, and that's kind of what we're getting. And then it's kind of interesting because it kind of just seems like it goes boom, and everything just kind of goes, everything goes up in the air, and then it all lands, and you go, oh, that landed in a much better place. That's so much better. And look where it landed as the page, the Knight of Pentacles, which again, with this Hierophant energy, is around long-term vision. It slows everything down. It's long-term wealth, moving towards that, but slowly. And there's a dependability, a commitment that you can really rely and trust on something very solid within your world. So this might be a person. So it's a sense that you can really trust this person that's coming through, or it can be trusting yourself or trusting this opportunity that's coming through here. So it kind of can be like, finally, I can plan for my future. Finally, I feel like I'm on the right path. Finally, I feel like I can see stability, and I can really want to work with that, and I can see some growth in terms of health. It's something I can commit to long term, or it could be money and all those themes we were talking about, career. So it's like finally I can see the future, and it's grounded in, and it feels like I can commit to it. So it's fantastic energy coming through for you, Aquarius. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card. It says, I love life. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I'm glad to be alive. I love life. And yeah, I just think it's going to, with this like kind of Uranus blasting out, it is going to have that feeling of feeling free. Now you can see she's watering this opportunity here. So there's this positive, stable growth happening, and things just in terms of also all this earth energy things grounding in, it's really good for stress and adrenals and health and things like that as well. So we have as your charm the electric guitar. And this really can be about things, you can see the tower, the electricity coming through here. It's like, boom, things get amplified all of a sudden. The messages or the sounds or creativity, this can be fantastic time for creative inspiration. It's like things just get louder, louder, louder. This message, this music is just kind of, there's something that's really amping up. And because it's, Uranus is your ruler, Aquarius, and that electricity is kind of coming through, and it's like it's coming in and just working through you. And I'm just seeing it kind of playing, the frequency that you're at is about to get totally, totally amplified. Music might be really, really important to you. Hearing songs might have a really amazing impact on you. But I just feel that, you are about to just go boom, and then absolutely things get amped up, quite literally. So with that Jupiter energy as well. Fantastic. So that's it, Aquarius. I think things are about to shift and change, and it's just almost like chalk and cheese, and it's going to be like, boom, exciting. So thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. And as I mentioned, it's going to be a slightly shorter extended reading. So it's going to be 30% off, special price. So you might want to come and check that out if you haven't already checked them out. And we're just going to go straight to what's coming in the near future and the future beyond. Pull some more cards for that. And then we're going to look at career, money, love and relationships, and pull cards specifically for that. And it always more comes out. It's always like, oh, I wish everybody could hear this. So the link for the extended reading is in the link in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. So I'd love it if you come over to that. It's always really interesting and enjoyable. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, because that's a way that you can support the channel and let YouTube know that you appreciate this content. So thank you so much, Aquarius. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.